Jane and Tom are off tonight. The full Ironman race could be coming back to Coeur d'Alene. City Council members are discussing the idea with North Idaho Sports Commission. An email shows NISC is working to bring back the Ironman race starting in 2021. If an agreement is reached between the two agencies, they will bring a proposal to the City Council. Well, the Lime Bike and Scooter Service started a new program. It's called Lime Patrol. Staff members will ride around downtown Spokane to make sure people are using the bikes and scooters properly. KREM 2's Shayna Waltower joins us now with more on the program's goals. Shayna?
Yeah, thanks, Tim. The main goal is safety for riders, drivers, and pedestrians. Lime is hoping this new program will make these rides more enjoyable for them all.
Thanks for riding.
Think of them as the Lime Police. In uniforms of white, green, and yellow, patrolling the streets of downtown Spokane.
Everybody's seen people at Riverfront Park visiting for the first time, trying to figure out what these devices are and how to get on one.
This is where the team comes in.
It gives them the opportunity to proactively inform people about where do you ride and how do you park these things.
Making sure people aren't leaving the bikes and scooters in the middle of walkways, riding aggressively, or riding on the sidewalks.
Those teams, when they see that happening, are going to be politely letting people know, hey, just so you know, the rules say no riding on sidewalks, and helping them know where to park these.
He says the best places to park them are in between the posts on a sidewalk to make sure they're out of the way of wheelchairs. It's something else the team will be looking out for.
When they're patrolling around, it gives them an opportunity to keep an eye out, and if they see a scooter that's been blown over or somebody who's misparked it, they can quickly fix it.
The team will mostly be out during the middle of the day through the evening, which are the service's busiest hours. So to find them, just look for the expert riders in the white shirts and helmets and on the green scooters. Now, fun fact, Paris and LA are the only other cities with this kind of patrol program. So Spokane is looking pretty proactive compared to those other cities all across the country. In studio, Shayna Waltower. I'll send things back to you, Tim.
Thanks so much, Shayna. Well, if you were planning to use Lime bikes or scooters to get around during Hoop Fest, you might want to come up with a new plan. Starting Friday, there will be a geofence near the Hoop Fest courts, meaning Lime bikes and scooters will not work in those areas.
There will be a no service zone in the parts of downtown Spokane where you can't drive cars. So if just people think, if I can't drive a car there, I probably can't take a scooter there.
Well, in case you're wondering, the scooters will gradually decrease in speed as the rider gets closer to the fence. The no service zone will be in place until Sunday night at 10 o'clock. As for Hoop Fest, we are only 5 days away. The 3-on-3 basketball tournament will host over 6,000 teams and 3,000 volunteers. The 450 courts will span across 45 city blocks. More than 200,000 fans are expected to attend. It will take place this Saturday and Sunday. Keep in mind, most of downtown will be closed off for the tournament, so make sure to plan accordingly and give yourself plenty of time for parking. In terms of the forecast, we are expecting a few scattered showers this week, but we could see highs in the 70s just in time for Hoop Fest. Thomas Patrick has everything you need to know ahead of the big weekend.
Yeah, that's right, Tim. The weather this upcoming weekend will definitely not be as hot as it was 2 years ago, 2017, where highs got into the 90s. Nowhere near that. It should be a lot more pleasant. But let's take you through the here and now. Actually, a really nice day today. It's 70 in Spokane, 72 out of Ritzville, and 66 in Coeur d'Alene, with a good amount of sunshine. Those fair weather cumulus clouds overhead in downtown Spokane. Plenty of green to go around. So this is about as perfect as it gets. Probably won't stray too far from that between now and next weekend. As for the next 12 hours, no weather issues. Our temperatures back into the 60s and 50s after dark tonight. The only thing that we'll be watching for between now and Hoop Fest is a good chance for rain as a weather system starts to come onto the Pacific Northwest coast. So I'll be tracking when you can expect some rain and the details for Spokane Hoop Fest for this upcoming weekend. Those details coming up in a few minutes.
Thanks, Thomas. Right now, fire crews are working to contain a 3,500-acre wildfire spreading through parts of the Colville Reservation. The fire started about 5 miles north of Elmer City. Fire crews say strong winds caused that fire to spread. 2 helicopters are at the scene working to put out the fire. At last check, the fire is 60% contained. There are no road closures or active evacuation notices at this time. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. With the 4th of July quickly approaching, you may start to see fireworks stands pop up. If you live in North Idaho, there are specific rules you need to know about before purchasing any fireworks. When buying aerial fireworks, people have to sign waivers stating they will not set them off within the state of Idaho. The Idaho Bureau of Land Management considers all aerial fireworks as illegal. This includes bottle rockets and Roman candles. The penalty for using illegal fireworks comes with a hefty fine, and you will be on the hook for any damage the fireworks cause. Back in 2016, a man in Boise had to pay almost $400,000 in damages. As for Washington, fireworks are illegal to sell and use in most of Spokane County, and you can get a $536 fine if you are caught lighting them off. Well, the amount of water flowing in rivers throughout Washington state is well below normal for this time of year. A handful of rivers are experiencing the lowest stream flows ever. Low stream flows mean less living space for fish and other aquatic species, which could make them more vulnerable to predators. Most of these below normal river flows are taking place in western and central Washington. Some of these rivers are used for drinking water, irrigation, electricity, and flushing out treated waste. New numbers show the homeless population in Washington state dropped between this year and 2018. During a one-night count in January, volunteers recorded more than 21,000 people who are homeless. That is about a 3.1% drop. This graphic shows the state's drop in homeless populations by county. Spokane County saw a drop of 5% since 2018. Other counties in eastern Washington that saw huge changes were Okanogan County, whose homeless population fell by 157%. Pend Oreille County, which saw a drop of 158%, and Adams County, whose homeless population fell by 1,000%. What was once impossible is now reality in the world of cancer treatment. One 20-minute round of radiation stopped a Washington man's brain tumors from growing. Vanessa Mishania from our Seattle sister station shows us how the innovative treatment works.
From his Burien porch, Bob Searing feels
fortunate
to be here 1 year after finding out 5 tumors were in his brain.
There was no understanding of what was going on a year ago.
This is Bob's brain MRI.
Radiation oncologist Dr. Alvin Cabrera helped him gain an understanding.
They were worried that it could be as little as 5 months.
Bob came to his team at Kaiser Permanente in Capitol Hill after stage 4 cancer was found.
We actually can't even see it at all, so that one just disappeared.
But thanks to a relatively new way of treating metastases or tumors, Bob's tumors are no longer growing.
This is the reason that I love doing what I do.
And it only took Dr. Cabrera a few minutes by using something called single isocentric multi-target radiosurgery,
which is an advanced non-invasive treatment technique that allows us to precisely target these brain metastases while sparing surrounding normal brain in less than half an hour.
It's almost like something out of Star Trek.
It may look like that to us, but to oncologists, it's the product of years of fine-tuning radiation. Gone are the days when the entire brain, healthy tissue and all, have to be dosed with radiation. Specific tumors can now be targeted, but what Dr. Cabrera's team can do is treat those tumors at the same time.
Up until recent years, one had to treat these metastases one at a time. With this technique, we can treat them all at once.
It takes a team of physicists to make that happen, figuring out down to the sub-millimeter where those tumors are.
We want to make sure when we treat these patients that before we even turn on the beam that they are set up perfectly.
Dr. Cabrera says this type of therapy has been used to treat patients for about 5 years in this country. Because of the brain power and machinery needed to make it work, it's not available at all hospitals, but he hopes that changes.
With these advances in technology, we can often treat these tumors effectively while at the same time preserving quality of life.
As far as Bob, his latest MRI shows that those tumors are no longer causing him trouble. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels great.
That's Mishania, King 5 News.
A boxing class in Spokane Valley is changing the lives of people with Parkinson's disease. Legacy Boxing holds 2 classes a week designed to help reduce symptoms of the disease. One man has been going to the class for almost 2 years. He sees a big difference.
Yeah, I love it. I never thought I would, but I do. I never, when it was first introduced to me as an idea was from my neurologist, and he said boxing is one of the better things you can do to help your Parkinson's along. So I went ahead and tried it, and I've been back every day since.
Wow. Well, the coach of KO Parkinson's program says he has seen significant improvement in all of the people who stick with the classes. A viewer who is getting ready to retire reached out to our Verify team about Social Security. To get to the bottom, we started at the top.